Welcome back. I think I may have solved our explosion problem, I hope. Let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick. I actually did a quick search online for one of the best ways to do an explosion, and it's not as simple as I thought it was going to be, so we're going to have to make some changes. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to track two more attributes, mainly the position, the X position of our barrel, and the Y position of our barrel. So we're going to go ahead and make two new game attributes, both of them integers. Barrel X and barrel Y. It's a darn shame there's not like a variable type that's just like, here's my position. You know, where it just combines those two, but yeah, whatever. I mean, just having two is fine, I guess. Okay, so here was our explosion thing right here. Alright, so what we're going to have it do is right from the get-go, without any kind of rule or anything like that, we just want it to do this, is... And the barrel's not going to be moving around. If it were going to be moving around, I would actually use constrain attribute. And then it would constantly update it. I'm not going to do that. Maybe at some point we might have a power-up that does that, that will just sort of move around and we have to track where it is, but yeah. Regardless, doesn't matter. Maybe some bait, like zombie bait. You throw it out and the zombies all kind of go towards it. Good idea. I'm glad you thought of it. Awesome. Anyway, alright, so we're going to set game barrel X to self position X. Perfect. Do the exact same thing. Only this time, it's going to be the game's Y. And RY. Track barrel X. Track barrel Y. Perfect. Okay. We're also going to have something else. We're going to have to track another variable as well. And that variable is going to be a bool of saying barrel explosion. That's not how you spell explosion. Explosion. There we go. It's false, but you're going to say change attribute. When you get hit with the ball, go ahead and change game barrel explosion to true. I'm going to put that above the destroy, because the destroy will, destroy it before it does that work. Okay. Alright, I think we're good there. Let's take a look at this. What do we have to do here? Sorry, I'm just I don't have the guide open, but I may end up having to pull it open just to make sure I got it right. Okay, so yeah, here we needed. I think this is all just cosmetic stuff I have running in this one. It's a timer, alpha, technical 8. Okay, did I accidentally pull that out of there? I think I pulled that out of there. What did I just do? Something. I just did something I didn't want to do. There we go. I accidentally pulled that out. I don't want to pull that out. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. I really wish they would add a little tab on this side, like a color picker tab, that you can color code all your stuff the way you want it, but I digress. Okay, so let's go ahead and say, look at our pegs, our peg behavior. Now, we're going to have to go into the actor and be very, very careful here. I want to add an attribute to our actor, our peg actor, but over here, if you'll notice, it says instance. There should be, because like if I were to try to change the actual behavior of it, there's a giant ass lock over saying, hey, you're trying to change the instance, parameters here. You probably don't want to do this, but if you want to, go ahead and unclick. I don't want to, so no. But over here, it doesn't give you some big padlock. It's just a tiny little word that says instance. And I have made that mistake before where I could not figure out why my stuff wasn't working. So you actually want to select it over here on the left. Anyway, I digress. Distance from blast. There we go. And we're going to end up putting some stuff there. to use that to track the distance, and we're going to have to use a function called magnitude, which from the name magnitude you wouldn't think it does what it does, but it does. I won't get too much into that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to do a rule that whenever wait a second. Oh, we're gonna change attribute. Sorry, that's what we need to do. Whenever, yeah, we're on the right path. Sorry, I kind of got distracted. Game barrel explosion is true. We're going to change attribute. Our distance from blast to function magnitude, and our x is going to be barrel x minus peg position x. Perfect. And barrel y, got a mouse or over minus peg position y. Okay, perfect. There we go. And this is driving me nuts how it automatically moves that stuff. I'm seriously not dragging. I'm just clicking, but okay. Check distance from blast. There we go. And a new rule of we're going to check for actually the same thing. Attribute. Actually, hang on. Let's copy what we have. We're going to say get hit. We're going to copy that. So push in, hold down Alt, drag it. There we go. Blasted. That sounds dirty, but it's not. Okay. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. Sorry. All right. Blasted. We're going to check for barrel explosion is true. And so we're going to keep that any. It's not going to be all. It's going to be any. Attribute self distance from blast. Let's say 250. Oop. 250. Then you're going to basically do the same thing you would do if you got hit by the ball. Alright, let's go to save. We'll give it a shot. R. That's not right. Let me take a peek at stuff and I'll let you know. Okay, I can see what the problem was. I accidentally had this as any because I was trying to demonstrate that it shouldn't be any. I accidentally selected it as any. And I had this as equals. It needs to be less than or equals. Let's go ahead and give that a try now. Pretty perfect. I kind of want to give them a little bit of a timer, actually, because I don't like it how it does it automatically. And there's one other thing I want to change, too. Let's see here. Destroy timer. Let's say after 0.25 seconds. Why not? Quarter of a second. Drag you into this destroy or completely miss. That works too. God, the dragging and dropping in this is really frustrating sometimes. There we go. Perfect. Run to completion. Although I don't think it's really that big of a problem. See that? Alright, let's go ahead and we explode. Whenever it's spawning that, I actually kind of want it to be in front. In front of Blair. Let's see if that does anything. Alright, it draws over him. Alright. I'm okay with that. Let's try that with the ball this time. Boop. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that comically large ball. We'll probably have to redo the art work for it, because I don't want that whole resolution problem. Let's see, size 32, 32. Let's save, take a look at it. That's a more acceptable wall size. It doesn't look like an enormous dingleberry flying around the screen. Okay, so let's get rid of this. And, I wonder what our spawning for that should be. Maybe when the ball lands, have like a 1% chance of that dropping? Or maybe 5%? I don't know what a good percentage would be. 10% I think would be too high. So because it takes up such a massive part of the screen. Let's go with 5%. Let's do that. Alright. Let's collapse. I wish there was just a collapse all button. That'd be nice. Yeah, can't even use that. But what's this? Remove selected. I don't want to do that. Okay, ball has landed. Rule. It just says rule. What am I doing here? Ooh. What did this used to be? I don't know. Let's get rid of it, I guess. If it's an invalid path, it's not doing anything. Get the feeling our ball stuck rule might not be working anymore. Let's get our ball stuck, I guess. Make sure that's still working. Alright, let's make a circle of you guys. Get you guys nice and tight in together. Make a sort of little trap. Get rid of my Mighty Ducks flying V. The Punisher would be proud, or whatever that dude's name was. What was that kid's name that they like to call him the Punisher or something like that? I don't remember. It was dumb. The movie was dumb. In a great way. Alright. Let's dump it down in there. Yeah, it worked. That seems to be okay. I don't know. I don't know what that did. It seems awful professional of me, doesn't it? Alright, let's pull this up. Okay, check distance from blast. Oh, we don't need that. Doesn't need that. Okay. What's an actor? I get a feeling my GM should be like right in the middle. I mean, eventually he'll be invisible anyway. I just need to know like where it's at all times, and I feel like putting it up here, once I get it invisible, I'm gonna have trouble finding it. Walls. The walls don't need to be visible. Let's get rid of those. Graphics visible. There we go. And I think I've already got them not movable. Excuse me. Yeah, not movable. All right. What's this? Top barrier. Let's see. You do not need to be visible either. Let's clean this place up. Okay. Alright. Not too bad. There we go. We know that's working. Oh, yeah. Spawning the thing. Alright. Ball has landed is probably where we want to put this. We can make this an actor attribute. It doesn't need to be a global attribute. I don't think anything else is going to be using it. Alright. So, nope, not instance, because we might end up using this somewhere else. Integer. Random barrel spawn. Alright. What is this for? Reset ball active. Set ball landed flash active at Alright, let's close that. Okay. Increase enemy enemy move speed P-E-E-D. Alright. Thanks for sticking with me. I'm kind of losing steam myself here, but we'll get there. Okay. Increase movement speed. Change attribute. TGM. Builder spawn 2. And there's actually a ton of functions. I need to read up on what all of them do because they all seem like they could be really, really useful. But I only know what a handful of them do. So, but I only need to know this one for right now. Whatever works best for you, you know? 1 and 100. Okay. Sure, why not? The math will work out. I'm just gonna think about it real hard, and the math will somehow work. Let's do this. All right. We want it to be a 5% chance for now. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. All right. Randomize barrel chance. Okay. All right, that's it for that. Now we need to put the actual behavior in. Spawn barrel. Okay. Attribute. If my own attribute of random's barrel spawn is equal or greater than, let's say 90. Oh no, wait, 95. 95. Go ahead and spawn red barrel. We're going to go ahead and say direction is fine from position. Kind of don't want it to go too crazy here. Let's go ahead and say from position function. Where's random? Random. Where's this position? Let's bring it in by 50. You. Say 700, and one of you guys have to be where I want it to be. Let's say 700 and 100. 700, 100. Why not? And 100, 700. Okay. Now why? I don't want it to go very far off from that either. So let's say minimum of maximum of 600 because I don't want to go too far up. Say maximum of 600 and minimum $200. So 200, 600. Let's go with that for now. Function random 200, 600. Boom. Let's test this bad boy out. Oh, I actually kind of want to make sure. Ooh, I can't because it's not a global variable. Never mind. Never mind. Boop. Randomize. Boop, 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 boop. Hope I'm... Did I have to set up a score system yet on this? I don't know. I wonder if I set up a score system. I think I did. I think I got a player score in here somewhere. So how non-consequential player scores I've gotten over the years. Being only a 5% chance. I guess I could bump that up just for testing purposes to make sure it works okay. 5% is probably going to take a while for me to be able to actually do. I got to make sure it's spawning correctly too. Hang on. There's one thing I forgot to check. Spawn and direction relative to actor, that's okay. Oh no, wait, I want that relative to scene. That's a problem. There we go. Stupid webcams in the way. Hang on. Scene. There we go. That's better. Okay, and let's 50. That way it has a 50-50 shot. I could probably make that a variable. I want this to be super simple. Like if I were fleshing this game out more, I would probably have some kind of perk or stat that I would be able to assign to player where you'd be able to like, hey, increase chances of specials showing up. And that'd be cool. But not in that 50-50 shot. Not in that 50-50 shot. There it is. Okay, cool. I think we're in business here. And Shazam. That's cool stuff, man. I like that. I like that a lot. We're getting there. Hey, there it is again. I should have saved it. Should have saved it for whenever I actually needed it. I'm actually going to keep doing this until I lose, because why did that just disappear? I think we got a bug here. I bet you that blast is still there. They're still doing their math of distance from blast. Huh. Alright. Let me pause this, and I will try and figure out what's going on. I'll get back to you. Okay, I think, I don't know, I haven't tested it yet. I think I found our answer. I think what happened is whenever this gets hit, I'm not toggling this back to false at any point. This game barrel explosion is still true at all points, because I'm looking where I probably would have put it is in this barrel effect. Maybe could I put it in here? On barrel. It's a real easy way to find this out, actually. Let's do this. I want to test if that's actually the problem before I actually fix the problem, if that makes any sense. Like it makes, before I go changing script or something like that, I don't want, I want to confirm that's the issue. I know that sounds dumb, but trust me on that. Alright. Okay, it's false. Let's try and get to that thing. True. Okay, I think that's the problem. I think it's just we're never turning that off. No, excuse me. Maybe just be thankful we don't have smell-o-vision over the internet. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think that's our problem. Okay. So we're gonna put that in the effect. Fade out and destroy. Fade out. Fade out. Set explosion at to false. Destroy. Okay. Destroy. Fade out. And what you gonna do? You're gonna change attribute. Game barrel explosion to false. And we'll have to play test this a little bit because I'm still not super comfortable that this is the actual issue. But we gonna find out. Okay. Save. Play. I really wish there was a way to just make that default out zoom. Give me an explosion, please, or a barrel. At the 50-50 shot, why am I not getting one? Hey, clear the board. I could probably have a bonus for that. Boom, true, false. Okay, let's make sure we keep playing. Two at a time, madness. No way anybody could survive that. So the physics don't still feel quite right to me, though. I'm going to still tweak all that. Good shot. Boop, boop. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. I think we're pretty good. Uh-oh. They're starting to get crazy. Boom, shakalaka. I'm not sure if I feel about two of them being on screen at the same time. I know the odds of that happening will be incredibly low, though, because I'm going to change it to like 5% chance, which is a lot less than 50% I have it at now. I'm sure you guys have better things to do than watch me do this. So sorry I'm wasting your time with this, but I really want to know. Actually, if I really wanted to know how difficult it was, I would crank that difficulty or that spawn chance down. I think I'll do that real quick. Alright, it was under ball it landed, right? No? Spawn barrel. Get this down here. 95. Cool. And we'll call it quits after this playtest. Actually, I could call it quits now, I guess. You're probably not too thrilled about this, but thank you for watching. If you're still watching, I appreciate you taking the time. I know you're very busy. Got lots of stuff to do. The fact that you would even start to watch this is pretty flattering. Because let's face it. Ooh, not a lot of people have the fortitude to make video games, let alone watch someone else make some itty-bitty, simple indie game. I mean, I think it will end up being okay. Just have to work at it, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Right now, it feels like the ramp is still a little slow. Maybe I should change it from every 10 to every 5. But, you know, this is why we playtest. You want to get somebody else's opinion, too, because with the limited amount of time I've spent in this, it already feels like I'm already too close to it. You know, I'm already to the point where I probably shouldn't be making judgment calls on any of this, you know, difficulty or anything like that, because I know how it works. For all I know, I didn't, you know, what's on screen right now, I know exactly how it works because I put it together. But that doesn't mean someone else who picks it up is going to have any idea what the hell's going on. So it's just going to really be a matter of finding other playtesters to check it out. Although I haven't seen a barrel yet. Come on, give me a barrel. Give me a barrel. Barrel, barrel, barrel. Do a barrel roll. And boop. Alright. I'm still so surprised that I managed to do that, like, first try. Like, no problems at all. That's still slightly horrifying. Oh, barrel! Thank God. Just in time, too. Boom! I'm going to put in a screen shake for that, too, but that'll be another time. Oh, I have my game over turned off anyway, so even if they did reach the top, I wouldn't be able to see it do anything. That's okay. Hooey. Oh, come on. I think that would be game over. Oh, yeah, it was. I do have my game over on. Guess I didn't. Alright, well, I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care. YouTube ending screen. Links. Click them if you want. Don't if you don't. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.